I've booted up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe without the add-on pack. Really, they added so much. I've never bought it. I don't buy DLC. It's actually pretty cool, but now the way they patched it, it now feels like an incomplete game. Because it always wants to trigger you to buy the DLC, to get more characters, to get more courses. Wish they had separated that a bit more. Well, other topic, just in a few days, by the time you see this, the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out. And I have mine pre-ordered, I'm excited, like I'm all in the hype for some reason. I was kind of, I thought, new Switch, okay, I'll get it. But for some reason, like I'm hyped right now, I'm excited for Thursday when I can pick up my console. And I want to share with you my Nintendo Switch shopping list. Let's set up the tripod. And I want to show you, am I in frame? Yes, I am. I want to show you which games I'm picking up, like what accessories I'm picking up with the console. That's what we are looking at today. First, I have my Switch pre-ordered, and like what game do you get? You get Mario Kart World with it. Now, I'm one of those insane people who didn't pre-order the bundle. I got the console and the game separately, paid like, 40, 50 euros extra for that, simply because I don't support digital download games. I want the physical thing. So yeah, that's one of the negatives of being me in my life. So I got the console, I got Mario Kart World. I remember like Mario Kart 8. When this came out for the Switch, it was basically after the launch, the first big game that came out. I mean, I bought it, I always thought, I don't enjoy it that much. Like, I don't like Mario Kart 8, though I really enjoy the graphical upgrades and the way it looks for Mario Kart World. So I'm excited, and I was never sad because when I had friends over, I had family over, there's always a game you can play together. I'm an RPG guy, single player guy. When I get a game, it's usually single player story based. So having a Mario Kart, never a bad thing. So I'm not sad about picking up Mario Kart World, even though I'm not really enjoying 8 that much. As I said, I'm excited for the new additions, and hopefully I'll play a bit online. I'll see how I like it. Like, I'm positive. I have the console. I got the Pro controller, the Switch Pro controller. When the original Switch came out, I had Breath of the Wild. Just like Mario Kart World, there was nothing else on the console to play. And I played with my Joy-Cons, like in the little grip thingy, and I thought, this is terrible. Like, this feels horrible. So the next day I went out, and for I think like 70 euros, some insane price back then, I think it's still that price, I'm not sure, I got the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and this is one of the best controllers of all time. The only negative is no analog triggers, and the Switch 2 one doesn't have analog triggers too. I'm just getting it to have a fresh new controller. This one works on the Switch 2, there's no reason to upgrade, I just want a new controller because I don't have any others. This is my one and only Switch Pro controller. Like, if I want people to play with me, they have to use the Joy-Cons like sideways. Like, no, I want all the games, all the controllers I can get without buying needless ones. Like, I don't need a second normal controller. But now with the Switch 2 Pro controller, it's a reason for me to pick up a new one as well. By the way, I'm super excited for the backwards compatibility of the controllers. Because when the Switch comes out, like in plans, my girlfriend is coming over with the 2 kids, and we want to have like a sleepover Mario Kart party over here. And because all of the controllers are compatible, I can use my Switch 2 controller, I can use the Joy-Cons, and even better, with download play, I can, my girlfriend and I, we can play on the TV, and the kids can have my Switch and the Switch Lite to play on their own little screen. Like, that's amazing. For the longest time I thought it's crazy that you cannot use the Switch Lite as a controller when you want to play something. That's just insane to me. Now you can for games that support the download play, which Mario Kart should. Aside from Mario Kart, I will have fun with that. But again, Mario Kart is not really my thing, though I enjoy it. I will get it. I'm also getting the upgrade pass for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. When this came out, like I played Breath of the Wild, finished it back in the day. Like I never had the DLC. I never got the cartridge with the DLC on, so you know, and I don't want to buy the DLC. I don't buy a DLC. I told you with Mario Kart. Now with Tears of the Kingdom, I never finished it. I wasn't a big fan of the building, and overall it just felt like I'm playing the same game basically again in the same world. With the upgrade, like the €10 upgrade, higher resolution, higher frame rates, it will probably freshen up this game quite a bit. And maybe I can enjoy it a bit more and have more of a reason to play it when the Switch 2 comes out. So I'm getting the upgrade pass for this one. Another game I'm picking up is Rune Factory Guardians of Azura or something. The Rune Factory spin-off. I'm a big fan of that series. Here we have Rune Factory 5, a game that has notoriously horrible performance on the Nintendo Switch. And when they announced a new one in the series, I thought, oh man, on the Switch, like, do I really want to get it? On the other hand, like Marvelous, the company behind Rune Factory, Story of Seasons, and so on, they are one of my favorite publishers at the moment. They just do the stuff that I enjoy. So I was more than happy to hear that on launch day, the Rune Factory Guardians of whatever it is getting a Switch 2 edition. So that will be there on launch for Switch 2 for me. That will be my launch game next to Mario Kart. I know the upgrades won't be gigantic, like better frame rate, maybe higher resolution. You get like a mouse mode in one of the mini games, but that's basically it. But that will be what I am mainly playing after the Switch 2 release. I'm also checking out some of the upgraded games, like Mario Odyssey is getting a patch and so on. Like they're getting small performance boosts. I'm interested to check out some of these as well. What else am I getting? Accessories for the Nintendo Switch 2. As I told you, the Pro Controller. I'm definitely getting one of those glass screen protectors, because the Switch 2, as far as I know, again has a plastic screen. In a world of smartphones nowadays, like with all glass screens that don't scratch with the slightest bit of, dust on there, like we're so spoiled with that. The Nintendo Switch, the screen is plastic and it feels fucking plastic, and the Switch Lite too. And just from the feel of moving over the screen, I think for both of them, when I got glass screen protectors, that was a game changer. Not game changer, console changer. Like everything just, I don't know, it felt better when I had to touch the screen. It didn't obstruct my view, like it didn't do weird field of view thingies to it. It's just perfect. And one of my great fears, I had the original Switch without a screen protector for the longest time. And I always was very careful when I put it into the dock. Because people told me that the dock scratches the screen. So I was always very careful. And now with the glass screen protector on, like I just slam that thing back into that dock. Like I don't care. So screen protectors, definitely. I don't have pre-ordered or something. I can hopefully just go into a store and get it then. So, and highly recommend it. If you have a Switch, you want to protect the screen a little bit. Like I use my consoles a lot, and a lot after the death of the console, like get a screen protector. It's just worth it. The €10 you invest into protecting that plastic screen, totally worth it. What I'm not getting is a case. This is my Switch case, and I never use it. I never use this case because my Switch lives in the dock. I don't take my Switch with me. I don't even play my Switch around the house. I play it on the TV. When I'm out and about, I get my Switch Lite. I use that case all the time, but for the original Switch, it's just so big and clunky and it takes up so much room in my bag. I'm not carrying the thing around with me. And the Switch 2 is even bigger than this. So there's no way I'm taking my Switch 2 out. I'm excited for the day the Switch 2 Lite comes out. I'm getting that day one, I can already tell you. And I will get a case for that one. However, like this it has no use. In a world where the Switch Lite exists, this has no use. And that's it. That's what I'm getting. There are things that I want to get, but they ruined it. Like Bravely Default, the HD port is a game key. I was super interested in Street Fighter 6 because it has this Shenmue style walking around beating people up mode, game key card and a download code. Like the base game is on the key card, It's connected to the key card, and then for the like season 2 DLC, you have to input like a download voucher that basically is worthless afterwards. If you sell the game, the next person is only getting access to the base game. Like, why? Why? I know why, but why? I mean, that's horrible. The camera, I will play online with Mario Kart a little bit. I'll probably boot up Splatoon 3, even though for some reason that one is not getting any sort of upgrade patch. But I don't play online. I don't play with friends online. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to see people play. Like, that one has no use for me. Unless they bring out some amazing game that makes use of it. Now it has a microphone again in the console, like Nintendogs. Give me a Nintendogs, Nintendo. I know you want to, and you know I want to too. Nintendogs is amazing. So now with the microphone, I really hope you get a new installment of that. But the camera, I have no use for that. Like, I don't care. I'm not getting that one. There are things that already annoy me about the Switch 2. It's not even out. Like, I've bought it, and I can already see like all these releases lined up, where the normal Switch release is on the card, and the Switch 2 one is on the key card. Like, Nintendo needs to fix their 64GB only model for the Nintendo Switch 2 cards, because this is insane. Like, I'm already looking at Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD, like the HD 2D thing, and I have to get it on the regular Switch. Like, if I want to get the Shin Megami Tensei Raidu remake, even though that only is the first game, not even the second one. Like, what the fuck are they doing? It's a bit of a ranty video, I'm very sorry. But that is also on a key card, and you have to get the original or the regular Switch version. They announced that they are putting the Suikoden 1 and 2 release on the Switch 2. It's only a key card, so I have to get the Switch release of that. I'm already really annoyed that I have to get regular Switch games, and I really hope they fix that fucking limit to 64 gigs. I'm swearing this video. My God, like, this is a rant. I didn't think this would be a rant. I thought I would be happy, like, this is my shopping list video, but there are things I'm very annoyed about. But as I said in another video, I'm very optimistic when it comes to this. I think this 64GB cartridge limit will eventually go away. Nintendo will produce more cards, especially once they stop producing regular Switch cards. Like, I think they will open that up, because there's no reason for it. Except that I think just in the beginning, they want to focus production on one thing to get it all done in the amounts that they need. Otherwise, I'm excited for the rest of the year. Marvelous. Like, Marvelous are just, they are my heroes on the Switch 2. Like, Rune Factory, the new Story Seasons game is getting a Switch 2 version that's actually on a card. And even though I wasn't a gigantic fan of it, like Daemon X Machina, I was excited for the original, but I'm not a big Mac guy. Like these, like From Software, what was it? Front Mission? No, Front Mission is wrong. You know what I mean. These Mac customization things, I'm not a big fan, but they're putting out a new Daemon X Machina, more based on like a Mac suit, like for a person. Not a Big Mac, but like a Big Mac. A Big Mac, but like they have like a power suit on, which is, I think, more my style. So I will support all the Marvelous releases they are putting out, because they actually put their games on a card, and they're actually games I want to play and I'm excited about. That's it for my Nintendo Switch buy list. Like, I'm getting the console, Mario Kart World, upgrade patch to Tears of the Kingdom, Rune Factory, I'm getting the Pro Controller, and probably, what else was there? Oh, the glass screen protector. I'm excited for that. Just a few more days, I'll probably put up something where I open the box or go all excited and oh man, it's so great. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but don't worry, this will not become a Switch 2 channel. Like I have a video planned for next week, all about retro stuff. Get excited for that. See you in the next video. Bye.